Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. And before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload some new content. And for those of you who already support my channel, thank you guys so much for helping me with what I do, because my goal here is to just keep on pumping out these budget-friendly reviews, that 40-ish and under dollar range for these fragrances. Most of them are going to be a lot cheaper than that, and a great number of those you can find in the rack stores. The one I'm talking about today, I've actually started seeing pop up in the rack stores quite frequently. I accidentally bought this one. I thought I was buying something else, but the brand itself is no stranger to rack stores whatsoever, and I'm talking about Hollister's Wave X. So I thought, for some stupid reason, I was getting the original Wave, but I was not, obviously. I got this one. Very youthful looking bottle with that turquoise green X. Not a bad looking bottle, it's just very playful looking. Cap is snugged into place. Don't pick it up by the cap, it just got some juice somehow right there. Atomizer, it's not too bad. So aside from the childish presentation and stuff, I do like the cap. When I purchased this, I was expecting a fresh Wave fragrance, and that is what I got. So I wasn't disappointed there. This one has bergamot along with some tart grapefruit, and with those two there's some sage, and that sage with that bitter citrus kind of gives it a very spicy, a fresh spicy, almost peppery type of a feel. There's a little bit of other notes in there. There's some musk and lavender, but out of all the other notes, I get some more of the cedar than any of the other players in this thing. It's the bergamot, the grapefruit, and the sage are what I pick up the most in this fragrance. So because it is a fairly spicy, fresh fragrance, that spice might be off-putting to some people out there. This is a very casual, daytime, summer, gym type of a fragrance. The longevity on it is about 4.5 hours, and that's pretty good for a fresh fragrance, especially a cheap one. I got this for like $12.99 for this little 1 ounce bottle, and it's a pleasing smell. It's not bad whatsoever. I wear it all the time out of the shower. I wear it all the time when I'm going to the gym or even on my runs. So I have had time with this fragrance. All that being said, and how much I enjoy it, I have a hard time giving it more than a 5.5 out of 10 because it's not really groundbreaking. Though it utilizes some of those like fresh, spicy notes going on, which I like, which kind of gives it that extra half of a point, is because that little bit of spice is thrown in there. I like that. It kind of keeps it off of that super beaten path of being just a freshie in the summer with that little bit of sage. I really enjoy the way that smells. So 5.5 is a solid rating because it's slightly above average, which is good. So if you don't have a plethora of freshies or a plethora of gym fragrances, then go ahead and try this one out. You just might like it. Again, a little bit of peppery, might be off-putting to some, but I like it. It's also kind of watery and juicy at the same time. Weird, right? But very enjoyable. So that's my final thoughts on Hollister's Wave X. And with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.